For your entire career, from your first coach to the last game you played, you've been told the same thing. Stay focused, concentrate for the full 90 minutes. Now, I'm here to tell you that is biologically impossible. And because it's impossible, it's some of the worst advice that you can get. Now, you see, your brain is not designed to hold a single unbroken state of focus. In fact, it's designed to do the complete opposite. It's a highly sensitive and elite distraction detection machine. And the players at the very top of the game, the ones who look like they have superhuman concentration, they haven't broken their own biology. They don't stay focused. What they've done is they've become world class at a completely different and far more powerful mental skill. And today I'm going to show you what that skill is and how you can start training it. Now, first, you need to understand that your brain has two attention networks that are constantly competing for control. Think of them as two different security guards working in your head. Now, think of guard number one as your goal detecting guard. This is your top-down attention network. It's controlled by your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain. Now, this guard, you tell what to do. You say, focus on the striker's movements or for the overlapping run. And this network then would direct your attention to that specific goal. And this is actually what everyone's talking about. This is the focus that everyone wants you to have. But unfortunately, there is another guard. There's guard number two. This is your threat detection guard. And in neuroscience, this is what we call bottom up or ventral attention network. Its job is to act as a circuit breaker. Now, it's hardwired to automatically and reflexively scan your environment for anything unexpected, salient, or potentially threatening to you. So think of a bad refereeing decision or a shocking miss that you've made from 5 yards out. The crowd are suddenly screaming at you, or your opponent running past you and saying something. Now, all of these things are instantly flagged by your threat detection guard, and it yanks your focus away from the game. Now, this isn't a flaw in your brain. This system is what kept our ancestors alive. But on the pitch, it creates a constant battle. Your goal detection guard is trying to watch the game, while your threat detection guard is constantly being triggered by distractions. Now, here's the thing. You are never going to win this battle by trying to fire the second guard. You cannot stop yourself from being distracted. The real mental skill, the one that defines elite players, is not preventing the distraction. It is about shortening the recovery time. It's about how fast you can reset. Now, I call it the 1 second reset. And the Premier League players that I personally work with get just as distracted as anyone else. They get angry at the ref. They get frustrated by a mistake. The difference between their brain's distraction detection and their conscious refocusing. This, within these players, is world class. It can be less than a second. Now, for most players, that same distraction can linger for 10 seconds. 30 seconds, even minutes, completely taking them out of the game. The top players, their real skill isn't focus, it's actually refocus. And the great news is that this is a trainable skill. Every time you get distracted, you have an opportunity to perform one mental repetition or a mental rep. And the rep has 3 different parts. Part 1, notice. So this is the crucial first step of meta-awareness. It's the moment that you consciously recognize that your threat detection guard has taken over. Now you're not thinking about your defensive position. Instead, you're replaying the argument that you've just had with the ref in your head. Now, just noticing this without judgment is the start. So that's part 1. Part 2, disengage. This act is executive control, and it's driven by your prefrontal cortex. It's a firm but calm decision to pull your attention away from the distracting thought or feeling. You actively unhook your focus from the past mistake. Then, number 3 is the redirect. This is where you deliberately re-engage your goal-directed guard. You actively place your focus back onto what is important to you right now. The position of the ball, the space on the pitch, your next movement. Notice, disengage, redirect. And every time that you complete that 3-step cycle, you're strengthening the neural pathways that make up this entire regulatory loop. It's neuroplasticity in action. You're physically making that refocusing skill faster, more efficient, and more automatic. So stop beating yourself up for getting distracted. It's how your brain is supposed to work. Instead, start celebrating every time that you catch yourself, because every time that you do indeed catch yourself and you bring your focus back, you've just completed one more rep. You've just made your mental game stronger. So what about training this systematically? You can't just hope it gets better during a game. That's like trying to get stronger by just running around. You need specific targeted training, and that is why I built the Football Mind Gym. Inside this platform, our focus and concentration sessions are specifically designed to condition this skill. We use guided audio to deliberately challenge your focus and then coach you rep by rep through the notice, disengage, and redirect process. We help you to train hundreds of these mental reps in a short space of time, strengthening the neural pathways until the 1 second reset becomes your default automatic reaction during the chaos of a match. So forget the myth of staying focused. Your new job is to become a master of the 1 second reset. Now that's the real skill that separates the good from the great. Now, if you did find this useful, please hit the like and the subscribe buttons. And if you're serious about building a truly elite level of concentration, click the link in the description or the pinned comment to check out the Football Mind Gym. Now go and get your reps in.